everybody, Fran here at New Testament Explained. This video is the fourth in a series of 7 videos that look at key themes in John's prologue. This video concerns the theme of belief. So the term believe appears twice in John's prologue. The first is in verse 7 where it says, "So that through him all might believe," and by him John is referring to the word, the Logos, by which we mean Jesus. The second time it appears is in verse 12, where it reads, "To those who believed in his name, he gave the right to become children of God." Now we're going to deal with the concept or the theme of children of God in the next video, but you can see here that there is a second reference to belief in John's prologue. In terms of our analysis then, we need to make a key distinction in order to understand what John means when he uses the term belief in his prologue. When John uses the term belief, he doesn't just want us to have beliefs about Jesus, for example, that he was the Messiah or that he rose from the dead. He wants us to believe in Jesus. And that is different because it requires us to put our trust in him, to love him and obey him. It is a much more active requirement of us. And therefore, John uses the verb pisteuo when referring to belief. So pisteuo is the Greek verb for belief. He uses this term over 100 times across his gospel. So the consequence of this distinction is that we learn that for John, belief is a transformative action. It requires faith and it is a much more, as I said, active requirement than just having a belief about Jesus. Now, if you're still struggling to get your head around the difference between having beliefs about Jesus and believing in Jesus, a good way to think about it is in the Synoptic Gospels where we see demons casted out of people. Those demons understand who Jesus is, and this is partly because they are supernatural creatures, so they believe that Jesus is the Messiah because, again, they understand who Jesus is. However, demons don't believe in Jesus. To them, Jesus is the enemy. And again, if you're ever struggling with that distinction between how is having a belief about something different to believing in something, I always think about how a demon would understand Jesus and and how to distinguish what they know about Jesus versus how they interact with him. This then marks the end of my talk through where John uses the term belief in his prologue, and more importantly, what John means when using this term. Thank you for watching and make sure you subscribe to the channel if you haven't already.